Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about a frustrating issue many of us have encountered while dealing with our taxes, the dreaded payment plan submission error. This is when the IRS online system throws up a message saying, "Payment plan submission error. We are unable to process your request for a pre-assessed payment plan. Please try again later." Essentially, this happens because the IRS system sometimes won't let you set up a payment plan if your return hasn't been fully processed or if your balance isn't officially posted. It's a common glitch during the busy tax season when everything is being updated at once, and it can leave you wondering what to do next. One strategy that many taxpayers have found helpful is to go ahead and make a partial payment before the April 15th deadline. By paying even a small amount now, you can reduce the balance that penalties and interest will accumulate on. The idea is that every dollar you pay on time means less exposure to additional charges later on, even if the full payment plan isn't set up yet. It's a bit of a proactive move to show you're working to pay your tax bill while avoiding the worst of the additional fees. At the same time, several people have had luck simply waiting until after April 15th to try again. Since the error is often related to the IRS not having fully processed your return, waiting until your return has been fully assessed can make a big difference. Once your tax return is processed, typically around mid to late May, the system tends to work more reliably. This window gives you a better chance to set up that 180-day payment plan without running into the same issues you experienced earlier. Another workaround that's been mentioned a lot is adjusting the first payment date when you're filling out the online application. Some taxpayers found that by simply setting a later start date, for example, changing it to the 28th of the month instead of today or immediately, the system accepted their application without any error. It seems that the IRS system sometimes rejects plans scheduled to start too soon, so pushing the date a bit further out can clear up the issue. If the online method just isn't working for you, don't forget that calling the IRS might be a smart alternative. When you speak to an IRS representative, they can often set up a pre-assessed payment plan manually over the phone. This direct approach can help bypass the website glitches altogether, though you may need a bit of patience when trying to get through on the phone during busy periods. There's also the option of using a payment voucher, which some taxpayers have successfully used. If you decide to mail in your payment, print out the voucher, write your social security number and the relevant tax year on it, and some even suggest marking it with "First Time Abate" in red ink. This little extra step can attract the attention of the person handling your voucher and might help in reducing the failure to pay penalties, though it won't eliminate interest. It's a tried and true method if you're more comfortable with mailing in your payments rather than doing everything online. Finally, one more practical tip is to keep an eye out for the IRS notice in the mail, which typically arrives once your return is fully processed and your balance officially appears on your account. This notice will outline the amount due and provide instructions on how to set up the payment plan. If the online system isn't allowing you to set one up because your balance hasn't posted yet, waiting for this notice and then reapplying can be a very effective approach. So there you have it, a few different strategies to try if you're stuck with a payment plan submission error. Making a partial payment now, waiting until after April 15th when your return's processed, adjusting your payment start date, calling the IRS directly, using a paper voucher with a handy note to signal penalty abatement, or simply waiting for that official notice. Remember, each method has its own advantages, and sometimes it might take a couple of attempts before you find the one that works for your situation. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more helpful tax tips.